If you're a die-hard Yellowstone fan, you're going to want to sit down for this. Kelly Reilly, our unforgettable Beth Dutton, is officially stepping out of the Yellowstone universe and stepping into something completely new. Her latest project, the British crime drama Under Salt Marsh, looks like it could redefine her career. But what does this mean for Yellowstone fans? Stick around because we're breaking down everything about her new role, the cast, and why Kelly is moving on from Beth Dutton. Kelly Reilly is a name that almost every Yellowstone fan knows, and for good reason. Her portrayal of Beth Dutton has become iconic, a fierce, sharp-tongued, and unflinchingly bold character whose presence dominated the Montana ranch and captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. Beth Dutton was fearless, untouchable, and utterly unforgettable. Over the years, Reilly poured so much intensity and depth into the role that it would have been easy to imagine her sticking with similar characters for the rest of her career. But Kelly has made it clear that she is not an actress who wants to be defined by a single role. Enter Under Salt Marsh, her latest project that marks a significant departure from everything fans have come to associate with her. Here, Kelly steps away from the raw, fiery energy of Beth Dutton and moves into the shoes of Jackie Ellis, a character that is almost the polar opposite in terms of personality, demeanor, and emotional depth. Jackie is a former detective, haunted by a cold case that not only ended her career prematurely, but also left deep scars on her personal life and her relationships with her family. Whereas Beth fought external battles with boldness and aggression, Jackie's battles are internal, dealing with grief, guilt, and the weight of unresolved trauma. What makes this role particularly fascinating is how it allows Reilly to showcase her range as an actor. Jackie Ellis is vulnerable, introspective, and deeply human. She isn't invincible like Beth. She doesn't wield power over everyone around her, nor does she have the larger-than-life aura of the Dutton daughter. Instead, she is complex in subtle ways, carrying the burden of her past while trying to rebuild a sense of normalcy in her present life. From what we know, Jackie has left policing behind and is now attempting to carve out a quieter existence, working as a teacher. But as the story unfolds, a shocking discovery drags her back into the world she thought she had escaped, forcing her to confront her past, her regrets, and the unresolved mysteries that have haunted her. For Kelly, taking on Jackie Ellis is a bold and strategic move. It's a role that highlights her versatility, proving that she is not just capable of playing one type of character, whereas Beth Dutton demanded charisma, fire, and unrelenting confidence. Jackie requires nuance, restraint, and the ability to convey profound inner turmoil without over-the-top dramatics. It's a chance for Reilly to explore a different spectrum of human emotion, vulnerability, doubt, and grief while still commanding the screen in her own subtle but compelling way. Moreover, this shift signals something bigger about Reilly's career trajectory. While fans will undoubtedly cherish her time as Beth Dutton and eagerly anticipate her return for the Beth and Rip spin-off, Kelly is clearly preparing for a broader portfolio. By producing and starring in projects like Under Salt Marsh, she is asserting her creative voice and expanding her artistic range. In other words, Kelly Reilly isn't just saying goodbye to Beth Dutton, she's saying hello to a new era of challenging, diverse, and deeply personal roles that allow her to grow as an actor and storyteller. In short, Jackie Ellis is more than just a new character. She's a symbol of Kelly Reilly's evolution, a fearless step into uncharted territory, a deliberate move away from the familiar, and a bold statement that she is ready to redefine her career on her own terms. Fans of Kelly's work should prepare themselves. This transformation promises to be as captivating as it is surprising. Under Salt Marsh marks a bold new chapter in Kelly Reilly's career, stepping away from the vast Montana landscapes of Yellowstone and diving into the eerie, windswept world of a British crime drama, set in the fictional Welsh coastal town of Morpha Halen. The series spans 6 intense episodes, combining suspense, mystery, and drama in a way that promises to grip audiences from start to finish. Unlike the high-stakes, family-driven conflicts of the Dutton Ranch, this show focuses on personal trauma, buried secrets, and the slow unraveling of a small-town mystery, a completely different challenge for Reilly as an actor. At the center of the story is Jackie Ellis, a former detective whose life was derailed by a devastating cold case. The case didn't just end her career, it shook her family to its core, leaving deep emotional scars that Jackie has spent years trying to heal. When we first meet her, she has left law enforcement behind entirely, seeking a quieter, more stable life. Jackie has taken up teaching, a job that allows her to engage with her community in a low-pressure environment and attempt to rebuild a sense of normalcy. However, as anyone who has experienced unresolved trauma knows, the past has a way of catching up, no matter how far you run. In the early episodes, A shocking discovery brings Jackie back into the investigation she thought she had left behind. The 3-year-old cold case, which once shattered her professional and personal life, resurfaces demanding her attention. This inciting event forces her to confront both the investigation and the personal demons she thought she had escaped. The emotional stakes are high not just professionally, but personally, as Jackie must navigate the tangled web of relationships, trust, and past mistakes in her community. Adding to the tension, Jackie is forced to reunite with her estranged former partner, Detective Eric Bull, played by Rafe Spall. Their partnership is complicated, marked by a shared history of conflict, camaraderie, and unspoken emotions. As they work together again, the chemistry between them is palpable. They must overcome past grievances and personal baggage to uncover the truth. All while the town's hidden secrets threaten to undermine their efforts. The dynamic between Jackie and Eric adds a rich layer to the story, blending personal tension with professional urgency. One of the most striking features of the series is its setting. The haunting Welsh coastline serves not just as a backdrop but as a character in its own right. Fog-laden beaches, crashing waves, and stormy skies create an atmosphere of suspense and melancholy that mirrors Jackie's emotional journey. Each scene is carefully crafted to immerse viewers in the brooding, sometimes claustrophobic world of Morpha Halen, where every corner could conceal a clue or a threat. Ultimately, Under Salt Marsh is more than a crime drama. It's a story about confronting the past, rebuilding oneself after trauma, and navigating the complex intersections of personal and professional life. With Kelly Reilly at the helm as Jackie Ellis, audiences can expect a performance that balances vulnerability, determination, and raw emotional depth. This series promises not just twists and suspense but also a profound exploration of character and resilience, making it a must-watch for fans of gripping, character-driven drama. When Kelly Reilly's new series, Under Salt Marsh, was first announced, fans were curious but cautious. After all, stepping away from the unforgettable Beth Dutton was a bold move, and no one was quite sure what to expect from her next project. Would it live up to the anticipation? Would Reilly's new character allow her to shine in the same way? The answer, it seems, came immediately with the release of the first-look photos from the series, and they did not disappoint. These images were not just promotional, they were a statement, showing a Kelly Reilly we've never seen before, and they instantly grabbed the attention of fans and media alike. One of the most striking images shows Kelly standing on a stormy beach, drenched by relentless rain, with the gray, turbulent sky stretching behind her. Her eyes are intense, almost haunted, conveying a quiet power and emotional depth that is a stark contrast to the fiery confidence we knew from Beth Dutton. This single image alone communicates the gravity of her new character. Jackie Ellis, a woman weighed down by grief, past trauma, and a case that refuses to leave her alone. There is no bravado here, no fierce smirks or sharp-edged remarks. Instead, we see vulnerability, resilience, and a quiet determination to face what has been buried. Another memorable photo shows Jackie venturing into the wilderness, flashlight in hand, searching through dense, rain-soaked terrain. The image captures the physical and emotional struggle of her character, emphasizing that this is a woman who is not only investigating a case but also confronting the ghosts of her past. You can almost feel the weight of the years of disappointment, guilt, and frustration she carries as she navigates the stormy landscape. The photograph is cinematic, moody, and raw, immediately giving viewers a sense that this series will be visually and emotionally intense. Then there is the image of Jackie with her former partner, Detective Eric Bull, played by Rafe Spall. In this shot, the tension between them is palpable, but there is also a subtle, unspoken history that makes the dynamic between the characters intriguing. Fans can sense layers of past conflicts, unhealed wounds, and perhaps even unresolved trust issues, all of which promise to add emotional complexity to the narrative. This photo alone hints at the personal stakes of the story, suggesting that the show will balance suspenseful crime-solving with deeply human, character-driven drama. Taken together, these first-look photos tell a story even before a single episode airs. They convey the mood, the tone, and the emotional core of Under Salt Marsh. Kelly Reilly is no longer Beth Dutton. She is Jackie Ellis, a character full of fragility, determination, and haunted depth. The series promises tension, suspense, and heartbreak, and these images reassure fans that they are in for a visually stunning and emotionally gripping experience. Ultimately, the first-look photos don't just market the show, they make a statement about Kelly Reilly's career trajectory. They show her willingness to embrace a role that challenges her in new ways and highlights her range as an actor. For fans of Yellowstone and newcomers alike, These visuals are an early sign that Under Salt Marsh is shaping up to be a must-watch series in 2026. While Kelly Reilly is undoubtedly the main draw of Under Salt Marsh, the series is far from a one-woman show. From the cast to the creative team behind the camera, this project brings together some of the most talented names in British television and film, making it a truly powerhouse production. Every aspect of the series, from acting to direction and writing, is crafted to deliver a suspenseful, emotionally resonant, and visually captivating story. Alongside Kelly, the cast includes several impressive actors who bring depth and nuance to their roles. Jonathan Pryce, Harry Lottie, Naomi Yang, Danita Gohill, Ryan Gleason, and Kimberly Nixon all joined the ensemble, each contributing their unique talents to create a dynamic and believable community in the fictional town of Morpha Halen. This strong supporting cast ensures that the world of Under Salt Marsh feels lived in and authentic, providing the perfect backdrop for Kelly's character, Jackie Ellis, to navigate her complex emotional journey. Behind the camera, the series is helmed by Claire Oakley, a rising star in the British film industry. Oakley, who is best known as the creator of the acclaimed film Makeup, serves as the lead director and also contributes to the writing. Her vision shapes the tone and atmosphere of the series, ensuring that the moody, stormy Welsh coastline and the small-town drama feel both cinematic and emotionally compelling. Oakley's dual role as director and writer allows for a cohesive storytelling style, one that seamlessly integrates suspense, character development, and visual artistry. The writing team also includes Jonathan Harbottle and Nikita Lu, both of whom bring fresh perspectives and narrative expertise to the series. Their work helps to balance the suspenseful crime elements with the deep emotional and psychological arcs of the characters. Episodes 3 and 4 are directed by Mary Na, whose approach adds additional texture and nuance to the storytelling, maintaining tension while emphasizing character-driven moments. Together, the writing and directing teams create a series that is both visually stunning and narratively rich. On the production side, Under Salt Marsh is produced by Little Door Productions in association with Sky Studios, a collaboration that guarantees high production values, cinematic quality, and international distribution. What makes this project even more remarkable is Kelly Reilly's role as one of the executive producers. This level of involvement is a testament to how personal the series is for her. By taking part in production, Kelly is not only shaping her own character but also influencing the broader story, the tone, and the overall direction of the series. This hands-on approach ensures that her vision for Jackie Ellis comes through in every episode. In short, Under Salt Marsh is more than just a new project for Kelly Reilly. It's a collaborative, high-quality production supported by a talented cast and crew who are all committed to telling a compelling, character-driven story. With top-tier actors, visionary directors, talented writers, and Kelly herself guiding the project from behind the scenes, the series promises to be a standout addition to British crime drama, offering suspense, emotion, and unforgettable performances that will captivate audiences worldwide. Kelly Reilly's portrayal of Beth Dutton in Yellowstone is nothing short of legendary. Fierce, unflinching, and unapologetically bold, Beth captured the hearts of audiences and became the defining role of Reilly's career to date. But while fans were thrilled to see her dominate the Montana landscape with her iconic presence, Reilly herself has been very candid about the personal and professional challenges of playing such a larger-than-life character. Beth Dutton demanded intensity, emotional rawness, and a constant edge that, over time, took a toll on the actress. By the end of Yellowstone's Season 5 press run, Reilly made it clear that while she cherished the role, she had no intention of being pigeonholed into playing characters like Beth. Again, that's why her involvement in the Beth and Rip spin-off series was both exciting and surprising to many fans. Reilly agreed to return, but only for the first season, signaling that while she values the character and the franchise, she also recognizes the importance of exploring new creative avenues. She has made it evident that she doesn't want her identity as an actress to be tied exclusively to Beth Dutton. Instead, Reilly is focused on roles that challenge her in new ways, allow her to expand her range, and showcase her versatility. This is where Under Salt Marsh comes into the picture. The series represents a deliberate and thoughtful step away from Beth Dutton, a fiery persona. Here, Kelly is playing Jackie Ellis, a former detective carrying the weight of a traumatic cold case, struggling with grief and emotional scars. It's a role that requires subtlety, introspection, and emotional nuance, qualities that are markedly different from the bold confidence and defiance that defined Beth. By taking on Jackie, Reilly is embracing vulnerability, exploring layers of human complexity, and proving that her talents extend far beyond what fans have seen in Yellowstone. Under Salt Marsh is not just a new role, it's a strategic move in Reilly's career. By stepping into the world of British crime drama, she is reclaiming creative freedom, shaping the series as an executive producer, and taking ownership of the characters and stories she wants to tell. This demonstrates her ambition to grow not just as an actor but also as a storyteller. Someone who can influence both her performance and the broader vision of a project. It's a calculated step forward, one that positions her for long-term creative satisfaction while diversifying her portfolio. Additionally, moving on from Beth Dutton allows Reilly to challenge herself in new environments. After the international success of Yellowstone, returning to a fully British production feels like both a homecoming and an opportunity to explore a different type of storytelling. It allows her to work within a different cultural context, collaborate with new talent, and engage audiences with a completely fresh narrative. Ultimately, Kelly Reilly's decision to move on from Yellowstone is about growth, artistic exploration, and refusing to be defined by a single iconic role. Under Salt Marsh offers her a chance to redefine herself, tackle emotionally complex material, and demonstrate that she is far more than Beth Dutton. For fans, this means a new opportunity to witness her exceptional talent in a completely different light-up. Transition that promises to be just as captivating, if not more so, than her time on the Dutton Ranch. For die-hard Yellowstone fans, the news that Kelly Reilly is stepping away from the role of Beth Dutton may feel bittersweet. After all, Beth is one of the most iconic characters in modern television, and Reilly's fierce, unforgettable portrayal helped define the series. Her sharp wit, emotional depth, and magnetic presence made her a fan favorite, and watching her leave the Dutton Ranch partially creates a sense of loss for viewers who have followed her journey through the highs and lows of Montana's most dramatic landscapes. However, while there is some nostalgia and sadness in seeing her move on, there's also an undeniable excitement in what this change represents for both Kelly and the franchise. Reilly's departure signals growth for the Yellowstone universe. It shows that the franchise is more than any single character. It is a world that continues to expand, allowing both the story and its actors to evolve. By stepping into new projects, actors like Kelly are demonstrating that Yellowstone can be a springboard rather than a gotcha platform from which performers can explore other opportunities, diversify their careers, and return with fresh perspectives if they choose. For the show itself, this opens doors for new storylines, characters, and dynamics that keep the series fresh, even as beloved faces like Reilly's move on to other ventures. For fans of Kelly Reilly, Under Salt Marsh offers something entirely new and exciting. Moving away from the familiar Montana mountains, she is stepping into a darker, more emotionally layered world. Jackie Ellis is a character whose complexity is defined not by physical dominance or fiery confrontation but by psychological depth, vulnerability, and the heavy burden of past trauma. Watching Reilly navigate this role is a masterclass in transformation, demonstrating how an actor can shift from the intense bravado of a character like Beth Dutton to the quiet, internalized struggles of a woman haunted by a cold case and her own personal history. This evolution also allows fans to see a different side of Reilly's talent. Beth was larger than life, commanding every scene she was in with charisma and sharpness. Jackie Ellis, however, is more subtle, demanding an entirely different approach to performance. Her emotional expressions, gestures, and interactions carry weight in ways that are understated but profoundly impactful. For fans who appreciate Reilly's craft, this is an opportunity to witness her versatility, her ability to inhabit a character so completely that she becomes someone entirely new, yet equally compelling. Moreover, Kelly's move reminds fans that great actors don't stay static. Characters like Beth Dutton are unforgettable, but the best actors continually seek challenges that push them outside their comfort zones. For viewers, this is a chance to grow alongside her career, to follow her into new genres, settings, and emotional territories. In essence, while there may be some sadness in seeing Kelly leave the Yellowstone Ranch, her transition to Under Salt Marsh is something to celebrate. It reflects artistic growth, career evolution, and the exciting prospect of seeing one of television's most talented actresses explore uncharted territory. Fans can look forward not just to nostalgia but to witnessing a new chapter in Kelly Reilly's career, one that promises depth, suspense, and a performance that will captivate in entirely new ways. For fans eagerly awaiting Kelly Reilly's next big role, the excitement only grows when we talk about when and where you can watch Under Salt Marsh. The series is set to premiere in 2026 on Sky, one of the UK's leading networks for high-quality television dramas. While the exact release date hasn't been announced yet, anticipation is already building among audiences worldwide who are curious to see Reilly step into a completely different world from the one she dominated in Yellowstone. The series promises a 6-part story, making it the perfect binge-worthy event that combines suspense, character-driven drama, and visually stunning cinematography. Under Salt Marsh is expected to deliver a gripping, atmospheric experience. From the stormy Welsh coastline to the small-town streets of Morpha Halen, the setting itself adds to the tension and drama, immersing viewers in a world that is both beautiful and haunting. Expect the kind of visual storytelling that makes every scene feel cinematic, with moody skies, crashing waves, and fog-laden landscapes that perfectly mirror the inner turmoil of Kelly's character, Jackie Ellis. This atmospheric backdrop sets the tone for a suspenseful narrative filled with twists, emotional depth, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. For fans of Kelly Reilly, this premiere is a rare opportunity to see her in a role that is completely different from Beth Dutton. Jackie Ellis is vulnerable, introspective, and emotionally layered, a stark contrast to the fearless, bold, and unflinching Beth. Watching Reilly inhabit this character allows audiences to appreciate her range and versatility as an actor, as she shifts from the intense, combative energy of the Yellowstone ranch to the introspective, psychologically rich environment of a cold case investigation. This role promises to highlight her ability to convey subtle emotions, internal conflicts, and the complexities of a character carrying the weight of past trauma. Moreover, for international audiences, Sky often provides streaming options, meaning that fans outside the UK may also have access to the series through various platforms. While details on global distribution haven't been fully released, the anticipation is high that Under Salt Marsh will be accessible to audiences around the world, allowing fans of Kelly Reilly and crime drama enthusiasts alike to engage with the series as soon as it launches. This premiere also serves as a reminder of how actors can reinvent themselves and expand their careers. Kelly's move from Yellowstone to a British crime drama illustrates her commitment to taking on challenging roles and exploring different types of storytelling. For viewers, this is not just another TV series, it is an opportunity to witness a transformative performance, one that will likely be discussed and analyzed long after its release. In short, Under Salt Marsh is shaping up to be a must-watch event for 2026. With Kelly Reilly leading the charge, supported by a talented cast and crew, viewers can expect suspense, emotional tension, and unforgettable performances that showcase her incredible acting range. Mark your calendars, set reminders, and prepare to experience Kelly in a completely new light, because this is one series you won't want to miss. So, Yellowstone fans, we've come to the end of today's deep dive into Kelly Reilly's exciting new project, Under Salt Marsh. It's been an incredible journey tracing her evolution from the fiery, unstoppable Beth Dutton to the emotionally complex and haunted Jackie Ellis. Watching Kelly make this bold transition is not just inspiring, it's a reminder of why she's one of the most talented actresses working today. And now, as she leaves the familiar landscapes of Montana behind and ventures into the stormy, windswept streets of Morpha Halen, fans have a chance to experience a whole new side of her craft. We want to hear from you. Are you excited to see Kelly step into this darker, more suspenseful role? Does the idea of her playing a haunted detective in a small Welsh town intrigue you? Or are you feeling bittersweet, missing the fierce Beth Dutton energy that made Yellowstone so addictive? Drop your thoughts, predictions, and reactions in the comments below. Your opinions don't just matter, they help us shape the discussions and updates we bring to the Sugar Bee community every week. And speaking of updates, don't forget to stay connected. If you're a fan of Kelly Reilly, Yellowstone, or just love exploring the journeys of your favorite actors as they evolve and take on new projects, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. By subscribing, you'll get weekly insights, analyses, and first looks at upcoming projects, including exclusive coverage of Kelly's career moves and everything related to the Yellowstone universe, from spin-offs to interviews, trailers, and behind-the-scenes information. Sugar Bee is your go-to hub for all things Yellowstone and beyond. Also, don't just stop here. Share this video with fellow fans who are curious about Under Salt Marsh or who want to see Kelly Reilly in a completely new light. Every share helps the community grow and ensures that more people can join the conversation about her bold career choices. Whether you're Team Beth Dutton or Team Jackie Ellis, this is your chance to engage with a fan community that loves dissecting every detail from casting announcements and first-look photos. to trailers and plot predictions. Finally, keep your eyes peeled for future videos where we'll be breaking down trailers, analyzing first episodes, and comparing Kelly's performances across her different roles. We'll dive deep into Jackie Ellis's character development, the atmospheric world of Morpha Halen, and how Under Salt Marsh stacks up against her iconic role in Yellowstone. This is just the beginning of an exciting new chapter, and Sugarbee will be here every step of the way to keep you in the loop. So, Yellowstone fans, are you ready to follow Kelly Reilly on this thrilling new journey? Let us know in the comments if you're planning to watch Under Salt Marsh. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates, discussions, and insights on Kelly Reilly and the entire Yellowstone universe, only here on Sugarbee. Your next favorite discussion starts right now, so join us and be part of the adventure.